See, the one thing you have to be, if you're going to be a successful coach and the right kind of coach, is you got to be an honest person. And all the guys that came in here, whether they were recruiting his top players or not, you always got a fair shake. There was never anything out of the ordinary going on. And you always felt when you came out of there, Al Fracasa's a hell of a guy. I didn't get the kid, but he's a hell of a guy. But I love his football because I believe in the things that he believes in. I believe that we coached because we loved young people and we like to see them develop. And sometimes we give them really tough love, and we watch them grow. And as I stand here before you, I look around and see the CEO of Steelcase, he played for me. The CEO of Domino's Pizza, he played for me. There are guys, Don Coleman, I think, has the largest advertising agency owned by a black man. And all of those things that I see, and I go around with guys that have families and everything, and of course they all tell you how great you are and how wonderful it was to play for you. None of mine felt that way while they were playing. But that's the way they talk now. But I just think, I often wondered, because I never had the opportunity to coach high school football. And I always felt that I would be a better high school coach than I would a college coach. Only because I think those guys are a little more impressionable and maybe a little more feisty, a little harder to handle. I don't know that. But I always envisioned myself being an Al Fracasa. And I would have been thrilled if I could stand up here before you and say my career matched that of Coach Fracasa. So you're very fortunate to have him as a coach. I don't know how long he's going to last. He's something special there. He doesn't look to me like he's dying at all. So I think that you'll see a few more years from Al, and I hope they're great ones. And I hope that when it's all said and done, and I know it's true, that Al will be able to look back like I do and say, there isn't anything I'd do differently. I mean, I coached, I worked hard, I did what I had to do, and when I look at you, I know for a fact how hard you worked and the way the people that will work for you, your assistants. And I've had some of your players, as you well know. And I've had problems with a few. And I think probably Al had the same problems I had. But the funny thing about every one of them, they turned out to be good guys. And so, and even Paul Seymour. Yeah, even Paul. So it's a great pleasure to be here. This is a wonderful, wonderful project. I don't believe that the people that worked so hard and contributed so much to get this field can know how much it means to a football program. And let's face it, you got a magnificent program here, and one that you can be extremely proud. And your biggest problem will come, you mark my words, is when you have to replace Al Fracasa. And then you're going to appreciate what you've got. So best of luck to you, Al. particularly, and to your football team program, and all you people here, the graduates of this fine school, and those that contribute and support a school that you can be so extremely proud of. So thank you ever so much. I forgot one other thing, and this may not be popular. Beat Notre Dame!
I'm afraid to ask if Coach Schembechler put a bet on tomorrow's game. There's only one thing left to do. It's to hear from the man himself. I present to you Coach Al Fracassa.
Well, President Reagan was pretty old when he, wanted to be president of the United States. After all this is said about me, I think I'll try to shoot for president of the United States. Everything. Really, I'm really all choked up. I see all my boys here. Some of you guys look pretty old. You better take care of yourselves. And it's just wonderful to have my captain still here, Dave. Are my captain still here?
The only two that count.
Okay. Thank you, Pat, for the wonderful, kind words you said. Bo, Steve Mariucci, our president, Mr. Bernie. I just want you to know that people help in me. They got great coaches on our staff. I don't have to worry about the little things anymore. I got coaches that will help me. But I won't be with you now because in about 5 minutes I'm going to go to Ford Field and I have to scout. And I sure would like to party with you, but I won't be able to do that. So I would like to just introduce the person that's made my life what it is. And that's my wife. She told me, don't introduce me. Come on over here. This young lady's been with me for 50 years. We're just very happy, and she lets me coach football. The damn thing, I'll watch film at home, and she's always telling me, oh, up the middle, up the middle. You don't understand, that's a great place. Just got to be a little bit more blocking. I don't think, go around the end. So we go around the end, that stopped, She's a not very good coach. So I tell her to go upstairs and go to sleep, and I'll finish watching the film. But thanks a lot. I in my heart, I think you all know how I feel. Thank you for being here.